Hello folks, it's Friday morning, it's the 7th of November. I'm on my way any minute now to London to go and do a set of readings in Treadwell's bookshop in London. And the sun is at 15 degrees of Scorpio. It is the astrological Samhain. Samhain is one of the 4 cross-quarter points, which if you mix them with the solstices and the equinoxes give the astrological eightfold path, as loved by both Buddhists and Wiccans. However, astrology does not belong to any particular cult, group, sect or religion. Astrology has its own sense of philosophies and practices. Nevertheless, the eightfold path does fit. Everyone is familiar, or most people are familiar, with the idea of the equinoxes, equal day, equal night in Latin, which always occur on or around March the 21st and September the 21st. Similarly, most people also occur of the solstices, solstice, sun still, when the sun is overhead on the Tropic of Capricorn or the Tropic of Cancer, normally happening on or around December 21st, 2nd and June 21st, 22nd. However, these are the 4 cardinal cross points. Interspaced equally between them, between each equinox and solstice, is a further set of points, the cross-quarter points. And these relate to the ancient pagan festivals of Imbolc, Beltane, Lammas and Samhain. Imbolc, which Christians I believe call Candlemas, they call it celebrated February 1st. Imbolc is normally around 15 degrees of Aquarius, and it's to do with 4th of February is normally when it happens. Beltane, with the Beltane fires, is normally May the 5th, May the 6th, that's the 15 degrees of Taurus. Lammas, 15 degrees of Leo, is normally the 7th, sometimes the 8th of August. And Samhain, 15 degrees of Scorpio, is the 7th, sometimes the 8th of November. These cross-quarter points are as important, if not more so, than the solstices and the equinox. If, for example, one of the old legends is that the reason the Beltane fires are held is A, to burn off all the dead wood that's died over the winter, but also the higher the fire, the more the young bucks have to jump over the fire. And those bucks that jump highest, well, in the old tribal days, they were the most virile, and thus they fathered the strongest children. And babies would often be conceived off in the woods after the Beltane fires on Beltane Eve. They would then grow and fertilise over the next 9 months to be born at Imbolc at the start of February, just as the last frosts are dying. And indeed, Imbolc is associated with lambs being born. And it does say that any child, or lamb for that matter, born at Imbolc in the northern hemisphere is going to go through a 9-month period of frost-free and cold-free and give them a chance to grow. Similarly, all of the cross-quarter points have very much dealt with fertility. Imbolc for birthing, Beltane for conceiving, but also with Lammas you've got the first bread being reaped, and almost often the Lammas loaves are made, where around August the 7th the first bread from the fields, from the fresh crop of wheat or corn or barley is made, and the first loaf is always split into 4 and one quarter put into each corner of the house to bring prosperity and growth from the corn goddess Ceres over the coming year. And then at Samhain, of course, where we are today, is when all the fruits, all the meats come out. It's the Carnival. It's when we start building up, we really feast up in readiness for the oncoming winter. It's also equated to the old Christian All Hallows Eve, which is followed by All Saints' Day and All Souls' Day. And it marks the old Celtic journey from the one transition of one world to another. There is a version of Celtic myth which only talks of 2 6-month seasons, one of daylight beginning at Beltane and one of night beginning at Samhain. And now we head into the dark. And this tradition is reversed in the southern hemisphere. I hear more and more of pagans and Wiccans in the southern hemisphere who hold their Beltane in the middle at the start of November, in reverse of the northern hemisphere. It's about the time of the year. Remember, it's only because the Earth is on a tilt that we have seasons. If the Earth was north-south instead of at 23 degrees, we just have temperate bands. Today is Samhain. Today we enter into the dark for a time. Nothing wrong with the dark. Darkness is just the absence of light. Shades of grey, different story, but we'll deal with that one another time. Have a great Samhain. Catch you later.